What up? What up? What up? My one person, how you doing? I was it was a little overwhelming, but it was definitely what up? What up? What up? So I just got out of conference. I mean, not a conference, press conference. Um, and they were talking about stalking and all that. January is stalker awareness. Who knew? Whew, Jesus. Having a cigarette. I need to take for press, but it's nice to know they're going to be taking it. Was it? Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to get. I'm going to order a mic today, so I have a better. I've lost my mic. It was a lot. It was nice. It was nice. You know what I mean? I knew everybody that was there, and it was just it was over. I cried the whole time. Like I told them, like up until here recently, I just feel like no one gets it. You know what I mean? Like stalking and cyber stalking and all this shit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you feel like no matter how much you scream, no matter how much you yell, no matter how many people's faces you get in and talk about it, like they just don't get it. And so it was nice to feel like for once somebody was getting it. So it was just emotional. I have talked to all of those people, and it was nice that they wanted me there today to see that they're actually doing something. So like people don't get it. Like when your life gets torn apart, I've lost a lot, and people don't even know that. They don't get it. They don't understand it. They think it's just a game. It's just some stupid shit. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. So it's just, uh, I was told every conversation that you had, Summer, was not unheard. Know that you felt like you were unheard, but promise we were doing stuff behind the scene for, because it's a big problem. This is not just me. Like, I'm not the only person that deals with this. It's a huge problem in our community. It's a huge problem in our world. And so many people are so uneducated on it. They don't get it. Finally, people are following through. Yep. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna hit me like this. Sorry, guys. That was hard. It wasn't hard. It was beautiful, but it was just like finally, you know what I mean? Like finally, somebody's fucking listening because you don't feel like you have a voice. I'm strong and I'm all this like everybody says, but like when you're in the middle of it and you're going through it, you feel like people don't get it. You don't feel like you're being heard. It's been a long, long journey that I never wanted to be a part of. The last thing I ever wanted was to be a fucking victim again. My fucking legs are just. Hey, Miss Susan, how are you? I am. I think it's just I'm overwhelmed. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, dude, I've talked to everybody. You know what I mean? Like in the past almost 3 years, there's not a person I haven't been in their face and been like, "Are you paying attention to what the fuck is going on?" And again, it's not just me, right? Because like I was telling somebody in there, like when it's like trafficking, right? That's a club you don't want to be a part of, right? You don't want to be a part that you're a survivor of trafficking, right? Um, and until you're a survivor of stalking, you don't. That's terrible. Damn it. You don't realize how much it's happening to people. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I thought we're gonna take out. I mean, the thing is even though I felt like something was over there. I don't know what the fuck was on there. Scratching my eyeball. Anyway, um, yeah, it's just overwhelming. You know what I mean? But it's a club that you don't want to be a part of, and you don't realize that it's happening a lot, like a lot. It's a huge problem in our community. Huge problem in our community, and not just relationship stalking. Because see, that's the thing. Like when you're not in an intimate relationship or you don't know the person, people are like, "Well, are you sure?" You know what I mean? Like it's not that big of a deal. Like, but it is. It's a very big fucking deal. And the fact that they are going to be taking cyber stalking way more serious, like that's um that's pretty fucking dope. Because for almost 3 years I felt like I ran around and I know everybody, dude. I know everybody in this fucking city. I've had lunch with all these people, you know what I mean? Like I've spoke at places, I know all these people. And it just felt like I They were, they kept telling me like, Summer, we're trying, you know what I mean? But like, you don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know, I don't know. But today it felt good to know, like, to hear them say, the things they were saying about, taking it more serious and making sure there's more resources and putting more information out about it, getting people trained about it so they understand what it is. So you don't feel like you're an idiot when you're telling somebody what's going on. Sometimes we have to go through shit so other people don't have to go through it. Or not have to go through it, but actually get the help that they need. It's just a lot. I'm sitting in this room with all these people and I couldn't help it. Like I just started crying. Tears was coming down because it was just like, thank you. Thank you for listening. And not just listening, but actually like putting some fucking action behind it. Because unfortunately all my shit was done online. And so many people watched it play out. So many people. Everybody in this fucking city at one point seen it. And I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up so much. And I still want to give up. Because it fucking sucks. Just last night, my fucking name was mentioned on the internet again. And, it's just a lot. Sometimes I would think to myself, like, everybody would be like, but Summer, you're so strong. I'm not as strong as everybody thinks. I'm still a human. And sometimes I felt like, I'm the chick that helps everybody, but like, who helps the person that needs help? Right? Because that's a whole different level. Like, when you're the advocate, when you're the one that helps in with these situations, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. My spirit won't let me give up. Trust me, I've tried. Hell, even when I got information about this conference or this press conference or whatever, I was like, nope, nope, I'm not going. And then I was like, wait a minute. I actually read the email and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go. Battlefield is a lonely place sometimes, but I'm happy that because I don't ever remember ever. And I could be wrong. I don't know every press conference that happens, but I don't ever remember them talking about shit like this. 20 women, 20 people lost their life last year because of Stalking. One person has already lost their life this year. So I'm glad that we're taking it serious. Physical, intimate partnership, and even like cyber stuff where people don't know each other. I'm glad that it's going to be taken serious. 'Cause I did not expect it to hit me like that. And Gretchen said, "Don't you mistake it. There's survivors in this room right now." Like I know what my paperwork says. I know what I've been through, right? But like people don't get it, and so it's like to be validated and just be like we hear you. That was nice. Even though, like I said, I know the people that I've talked to, I know they've been doing everything, and not just in my situation, but in a lot of people's situation. Because again, this is a club you don't want to be a part of. You think I want to do this shit? You think I want to go to court with somebody constantly? You think I want to fucking worry about what's being done, said, what, who's gonna pop up, who's gonna say whatever? You know what I mean? Like, no. But my husband told me when it all started, he said, you know what? Because at first it was like, okay, maybe this is some stupid shit. But then we realized real quick that it wasn't. He said, you go down and you do what you need to do and you stand up. And it's not been an easy walk, that's for sure. I've had to close my shelter down. I've had to move. I've lost support because people, it got so crazy. Like people, were scared that they were going to get doxxed or, whatever. There's just a lot. Like even everything that I talk about, and Miss Gretchen, which is one of the ladies that I work with ever since I got out of trafficking. So like obviously she knows me. Um, and she said, she's like, how is your PTSD? I was like, whew. I was like, well, it's spiked right now. And she said, besides trafficking, stalking is one of the worst PTSD things. I said, yeah, I know. I said I had a nervous breakdown. Everybody watched it. There's videos on my YouTubes. There's videos on my Facebook. I got down to 100 pounds. Everybody's like, oh, you're doing drugs. No, the fuck I wasn't. If I was doing drugs, you wouldn't fucking see me. I was trying to survive while I was drowning. Fuck me. It's just, ah, it just breaks you think about everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything is just from the middle of the night when I came down to get an IPO, from the billion fucking outburst in courts. And my judge was there. And I told her thank you. Because honestly, sometimes she was the only person I thought that like understood it or got it. She's not the judge anymore because she's now like over something else or whatever. I think appeal court or something. But I told her today, I said, I just want to thank you. I said, because you believed me and you did something about it. And so I appreciate her for that. And so there's a part of me that's so grateful and just, I think it's amazing. But then there's a part of me that pisses me the fuck off because, like, who the fuck wants to go through this shit? Love you too, beautiful. Fuck! It's fucking frustrating. It's great, but it's frustrating all, and I don't know. It's so fucking hard to even explain. All right, I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette, and then we're gonna go on about our day. Cause I gotta do. Welcome to Summer's 101 therapy session. Oh. Plus, they're creating a program for employers and things like that. To be able to give better resources and things like that to their employees that are going through it. Be able to give them time off when they need paid time off when they need to fight a case like this, because it takes everything out of you. That's what people don't get. And I'm very vocal about this whole journey, and I always have been, because people don't fucking get it. Love you too. Me too. Hang in there, girl. God. Yeah, I know. It's just I didn't expect it to hit me like this, you guys. Like I was actually excited. You know what I mean? Like I was excited to go in and see what they had to say. And I mean, like I said, I know who all was going to be in the rooms. I've talked to every single one of them, and so it was nice to, they're doing something. And I got some more resources as well, so that was nice. Fucking trauma, man. I swear to God, though, when they said about cyberbullying or cyber stalking, I was like, fucking thank you. Because people think it's just internet shit, right? They think, oh, it's just internet shit. It's not a big deal. No, it is. You can't dox people. You can't follow every thing they do, have people following them, posting videos of the victim and shit. You can't do shit like that. You can't use, even if it's public information, and this is what people don't fucking get. Even if it's public information, you cannot take said public information and use it to abuse or harm people. You can't do that. That's against the law, or it's supposed to be. But laws are trying to catch up with the internet. You know what I mean? They're trying to catch up with the internet because, like, now I don't think anybody expects the shit to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, me too, me too, me too. I never. That was my always my worst nightmare is becoming a victim again. You know what I mean? Like, I worked really hard from all the shit that I've been through, and then because I said no to an interview somebody inboxed me and asked me about, then my life gets torn apart, my life gets turned upside down, and I'm supposed to have sympathy for the person that's doing this? Get the fuck out of here. No. Hey, Mama Anita. And then, like, I'm not the only victim in this situation. There's other women that are victims in this situation as it's going on. And I remember, like, I would tell people all the time even when it first started, somebody needs to do something or somebody's going to get fucking hurt. And that's still my biggest fear, to be honest with you. Everybody's like, well, that person's in jail and I don't mean shit. Yeah, Miss Deb, I'm glad you survived, sweetie. It's just as saying this shit's like and it's particular stalking, particularly stalking and cyber stalking. You know what I mean? Like, and it's people. I think people are comfortable talking about it when it's an intimate relationship, right? Like the other victims, they had a relationship with this person. I never had a relationship with this person, so people don't. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's actually been said if I never went and got an IPO, then nobody else would get hurt. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not a victim's fault because the system is not, taking shit serious and other people get hurt. That's not how this works. Love you, Casey. People don't get it until it happens to them. You know what I mean? Like some people get it, like some people get it. You know what I mean? Like you all obviously get it, but it's just fuck. And like for everybody that stuck with me and dealt with all my different mood swings and still deal with my mood swings because like it's a lot to deal with, man. I mean, I know I smile and I'm so strong and all this, but like I'm not sometimes. It's hard. And mind you, while all this was going on, up until a couple months ago, I was still doing everything to help everybody else while I'm going through my own shit. Until I couldn't no more. Until I was like, I have to take some time off because I'm not helping. And that's what I've done. And I'm glad I did. My weight's back up. You know, my mind doesn't race as much anymore. But, you know, I know people like to think just because somebody's in jail, not even just in my situation, just in all situations. I know people are like, oh, well, you know, people are in jail. Dude, that still sucks. What's up, Julie? Love you, babe. This is a lot. But I'm glad that, you know, like I said, I am happy that the city is finally taking it serious. They're, you know, coming up with resources and laws and all this kind of stuff to protect victims of all forms of stalking. And so that I'm proud of. And January is now, well, it's not now, but it's anti-human trafficking month and it's anti-stalking month. So we'll have a lot of work to do in January now. Thank you, Anarchy. I love you guys. And, you know, and everybody that support me, you know, then now, you know what I mean? Like, and walk this journey out with me. Like, I appreciate you guys because I know sometimes, like, you know, it's a lot. I definitely need, oh my God, dude, if I could get a fucking tattoo. It's, God, if I could get a tattoo, it would be everything. I definitely would love some friggin' tattoo therapy, man. God, that would just be better than anything in the world right now. I like tattoo therapy. It helps a lot. No, I just got here to clean the bed is my so awesome. I love you so much. I love you so much. All right. Get my ass to driving. Okay. Clean this house real quick. Are you going, Julie, are you going back up to the hospital in like a little bit? Because when I get done cleaning, just love on you for a second and love on my nephew. To feel heard, man. Pretty overwhelming. To even have the mayor say, I know you've been through this for the last 2.5 years, Summer, and I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'll call you afterwards and either stop by. I'll figure something out. I can always stop by the house and then just swing by and say, hey, some 11 real quick, but also come check on you as well. Shit. Man, that caught me off guard. Thank you guys for listening to me. Also, if anybody would like to donate to the gas fundraiser that I'm trying to raise for Saturday, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go down there and make some fucking noise. Right, yeah. So I'm sure I'll be able to find you guys. I'll come in when I get done. It usually takes me a couple hours, and then when I get done, like I said, I'll figure out where you're at, and I'll just swing by for a little bit. wet. I just keep like it's like I feel like I can exhale a little bit. I don't even know if that makes sense. I just keep like letting out these big breaths. And like I said, I'm very happy about everything. And then in the same time, in the same breath, I'm fucking pissed off. What is it? What is it doing? Let it go. It's not taking my thing off. You take it off the fucking screen. There we go. Now it's gonna catch up. Come on. Oh my god. It's fucking face. Stop. It's being stupid. So yeah, if you'd like to donate to the fund for Saturday, you can donate in our Cash App or email. It would be much appreciated. Because I don't want to have to walk to Bowling Green. It'd be a lot. Oh my goodness. Julie, we need some ink therapy. Are you gonna get over or are you just gonna be a sucker? Yeah, we're streaming on Facebook. So hey, for everybody on my Facebook, what up? What up? Thank you, Brett. That means a lot. Seriously, thank you very much. Yeah, that was pretty big. It was pretty big. It was pretty. I'm glad that they're listening now. So I appreciate you coming over and saying thank you or saying awesome. I feel like because for so long, you know what I mean, you just don't feel like you're being heard, and then finally know that you are being heard. It's crazy. Like this simple little, just like her saying, there are survivors in this room that are not, gonna give up. That made me feel good. This has been hard, very hard. But I said it in the beginning, like something's got to be done. Now, granted, this is not just about me. I want to make sure we're all very clear about this. The stalking is a huge issue in our community. I mean, we've already had one woman killed this year of it, and it's not even fucking February. Um, so yeah, and this internet shit, I'm glad people are taking it more serious. Bullying or cyber stalking and all this stupid shit that people do. You know what I mean? It's a crime. It's actually a. So, and please understand and please know the laws are catching up with that shit. And I will do everything in my fucking power, just like I do with anything with violence against really people, period, because it happens to men and women. But like I said, I'm a little overwhelmed because it's like, okay, finally somebody's listening, but at the same time, I'm so pissed. That makes sense. Wait, Oh, I'm doing raising money for Saturday so I can have gas to get there and get back. And I kind of need to get a bullhorn too, but I'm real more worried about gas because it's all the way down in Bowling Green. So, oh, and we need therapy, tattoo therapy. That's what we need, really. We need tattoo therapy. We need some tattoo therapy. I had to think, like, what all did I say? My brain's like, ah, fucking A, man. Fucking A. That's all I know. Don't ever give up. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how it feels like no one's listening. Like I said, I even had the mayor say to me, I know you've been going through this for a long time. We're trying to do something about it. And again, not just because of me, but there's tons of people that are going through this. I'm gonna be all dressed up, cleaning the house. These ladies like, do you want to talk? I was like, no, not right now. I was crying. It's a hot mess. I was sitting there and I was trying. I felt it coming on. You know what I mean? Like I felt it. I was like, fuck, don't do this right now. I was like, stop it, stop it, and it just happened. So yeah, pretty pretty dope day. I got to be there when they put the declaration for anti-human trafficking, and well, kind of cool. I got to be there for this too. Again, I wish this was a club I didn't belong to. It definitely changed my life with another without another fucking title of victim. I think that's what pisses me off more than anything. Because when you work so hard, when you've been through as much shit as I've been through, and you work so hard, and I'm not perfect, dude. I'm petty at times. I own my shit. Like I own who I am. You know what I mean? But like, I worked really hard to become, this strong person with a voice, and then wasn't even expecting this to happen. Like this whole situation, just because I said no. That's the thing that gets me. All because I said no, not for anything else. We didn't know each other. I wasn't a nothing, nothing. Because I said no to an interview. My life's been torn apart. And like, and I keep saying it. People are like, well, you should talk about it. I'm definitely going to talk about it. I talk about everything I've been through, and I'm definitely going to talk about it because not only did it affect me, but the fact that I had to close and no one closed my shelter, the police didn't come raid me or anything like that. That's just more lies that's being put out. I shut my shelter down because I never want to put a victim in danger. And when people are doxing and telling people to go to the shelter and see who the fuck's in there, that's a problem. And it's an even bigger problem that that kind of shelter is closed when we shouldn't be. We need those beds. Those victims need that. It's like a 2-year program and it's amazing. Helped tons of women in the 5 years I was open. My kids felt fearful. Their schools were doxed. It's weird. Man, fucking crazy. Like I said, around here, you guys, like, I ain't got to put no front on. I own who I am. I own what I've been through. And I'm going to talk about it because people need to know about it. If people don't want people, victims or survivors to talk about it, then don't fuck with them. Don't share their life for anything just because you think it's cute on some internet shit. And then all the people that antagonizes this shit type of shit, and not in just my situation. I see the shit going on right now. Fuckers, the asinine and crazy shit that is fucking said, and people just sit back and watch it and laugh at it, think it's cute. It's not. So, stand up in your own circles and call the bullshit out. It's not cute at all. And why it looks funny online, I can promise you, to the person that it's happening to, the person that's being doxxed, the person that's having their life torn apart by a smear campaign, there's nothing funny about it. There's that. And there's a difference between little internet beef and doing foul shit. I'm all for a petty beef on the internet. I don't mind that. Like I said, when you start invading on people's privacy, you start doxing people, you start, you know what I mean, thinking it's cute and funny, and then people just sit back and they laugh at it. That's not okay. And the laws are catching up, so that's all I'm going to say. Because there's people like myself and many, many other people that are just not going to allow this shit to happen. There's thousands of warriors out there, men and women, that are fighting against this. Have a moral compass and don't make an excuse for the bullshit. That makes sense. I'm hungry. I swear, between like gas and just everything, dude, shit is so fucking. Yeah, it is. It is. It sucks, and and like I said, I don't, little fun pettiness. Like I don't mind that. It happens. Whatever. You know what I mean? But when you get into serious shit, like, and I've called people out even that I like and respect, or that I know that I like or whatever. Like, no, this shit ain't cute. This is not funny. It's not nothing. So we got to do better as a society. And people really need to understand this internet shit because I'm telling you guys, this shit is catching up, and people think it's because it's the internet. Oh well, I'll dox people and I'll tell people where they work or go to school. Okay, don't come across a bitch like me because your ass will be in jail. Same. It's just not okay. I do appreciate everybody that's wrote in the comments. I do appreciate that. Oh my fucking neck, dude. Stress. Stress. I'm such a fucking dork. Ah! I just want to scream really loud, like, finally! It was nice to be able to tell. And like I said, she's not my judge anymore. So, like, when I seen her, I could have a conversation with her. And I just told her, I said, thank you. Because honestly, like I said, I just didn't feel like people listened to me at all. She did. She's the one that granted my shit. She's the one that keeps telling me, she's like, you gotta do this shit. And it's scary, you know what I mean? It's one thing to be an happy go for it, but like then when you start doing shit criminally, it's a lot to go through. Like I said, well, even this, what you call it, like PTSD for the shit, man. And then if you add on like all the shit, like the trafficking shit and like that, it spikes so much shit. Like when you're being trafficked, you feel like you're being hunted, right? Well, I can honestly say the same thing goes for when you're being stalked. That's fucked up. And that's why people, we have to, we're like, I believe that, yes, that does happen 100%. And it's not right. And I'll tell you, like, I mean, it's all fun and games until it's not fun and games anymore, right? But like, on a side note from that, like, we have to stop supporting people that do shit like that and call the shit out at least. Like, not laugh and joke and think it's cute. It's not. I've gotten even on the line. I've gotten into it with people that I'm cool with because I'm like, nah, man, that shit ain't. We don't do that shit. Not okay. And then people will say, well, and it might be different in your case. No, it's not. It's a crime, actually, in everybody's case. And a lot of things are changing. And like I said, states are catching up with this internet shit. It's all fun and games, but people don't realize, like, people get affected by this. Real life. So, and that's why I'm open about my story. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why when a name that will not be said but wants to invent a video game and sit there and be like, oh, well, it's her pimp. But no, it's not. People are fucking stupid. It's a fucking weirdo that thinks it's okay to invade in people's privacy because they don't get what they want. That's not okay. And I get people all the time, because either they don't get it or they're a part of it. It just depends on who you're talking about. I'm starving. There was one person in there though, that was like, that watched the shit play out. There was a couple times that, got messages that were like, just don't worry about the internet shit. So it was nice to know that, yeah, this ain't just internet shit. That's something I get so tired of hearing about. Don't be so sensitive, but it's on the internet. Look, motherfucker, I can take a good cussing out. I can take a good roast. What I will not deal with or tolerate is putting my family or my children in danger. And it's been one hell of a fucking journey, and it's been really hard. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not over, unfortunately. Because usually situations like, just when I think, okay, just maybe, nope. And remember, like, a couple weeks ago when I said person was like, well, I'm Team Summer now, and hopefully they'll, she needs to prosecute the other victim. And last night's like, oh, they were on the same side. They're all on course. Summer still hasn't prosecuted the other person. Motherfuckers think they can still manipulate shit. Can't manipulate motherfucking thing. And then it was said, well, people are trying to take my amendment rights, First Amendment rights away. Like, I can't talk and tell people about stuff. You don't have rights when it comes to victims. Understand that. You lose that when you decide to become a predator. So you can talk about whatever you want, but you're not supposed to talk about your victims. And every single time you do, every single one of us are going to do everything we can to get privileges taken away. Said it time and time again. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. What up, Callie? What's a conference today, or a press conference today? They're putting a city, well, actually a state initiative um, about taking stalking more serious, taking cyber stalking more serious. So it was pretty good. It's just a little overwhelming. So I've just been bitching for the last 51 minutes. And thank you for everybody that's listening to me and not, and even to the trolls. Thank you guys for not coming in here with no bullshit right now. Because I know you're watching. I watch everything. What a day! Fuck. Well, I like cleaning helps me with my anxiety a little bit, so I'm gonna clean the shit out this house. I'm gonna go see my girl and my nephew. I just realized the first time I've drove over here without GPS. Yay! Usually I have to drive everywhere with GPS because like my brain just gets so flustered I can't fucking remember shit. This towel on my head is cool. Ah! I need a funny, silly time. Funny, funny, silly time. Yay. It's like this little carport I pull up on and I never pull back. There we go. Yay! But I am gonna. All right, you guys, I'm gonna jump off here. So don't even realize what they're doing on the internet with their live streams and stalking every day. Yeah, they do. There's a lot of shit that's said and done that, and people think because well, I live in a different state or this or this. It's like no, no, you could still be prosecuted. Still be prosecuted. I'll lose it. Who's live? I need to listen to somebody. All right, y'all. I'm gonna jump off here. Thanks for listening to my rant, and all that good shit. It was a good thing. I know I was crying and shit, but like I said, it's a good thing. I'm very happy for all the victims in the state of Kentucky that are, especially in Jefferson County, that are going to be, there's more resources available. There's more resources in the job workplace for people that are going through this kind of stuff. And so I'm very, it's been a good day. I'm very proud, very happy. Even though it didn't seem okay, I'm back. It's trying to connect with the Wi-Fi and stuff at the house. Thank you guys for listening to me. And be an advocate, in your own right. When you see stupid shit going on, especially online, call that shit out. Don't participate in that shit. You know what I mean? Because when we cheer it on, and it can start something small, but then when you cheer it on and you antagonize and all that kind of shit, it gets worse. So just if you don't do anything else, stand for something or fall for anything. I'll talk to y'all later.